You be up here? A little bitter.
I'd really like to get to know you.
I'd like to get to know you too.
I have such a feeling about you.
Cook his cup back, Lord.
I think you're really great.
You think I'm great?
Yeah, I really do.
I hate myself. I'm worthless. My father was incredible. My father was this guy, unbelievably handsome, smart. He made $1 million when he was 22 years old. Do you know how old I am?
How old?
My mother hounded my father. She was always on him for money.
But I thought he had a lot of money.
Oh, well, he lost it. He lost it all. And then he started drinking and looking at me. He would look at me like this. She was behind it. If it wasn't for her, me and Daddy would have had love.
Your mother?
She couldn't give him enough room. He was fighting for his life, and she'd be droning on, oh, about the bathroom, the living room, the kitchen.
What about them? Greg?
I prefer to be called Gregory.
All right. Gregory.
It's like my father.
Oh. Uh-huh.
My mother used to call me Greg, too.
I guess it must have been confusing having two in the house.
It was confusing, all right. It was very confusing. It was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. My mother wished a wish too fat to fit. There was a grunting, my father screamed, and he died. Then there was only one Gregory. A little he with his head popped up like a potato, see with potato eyes. My father dead, my mother big as a Clydesdale. You know how the two halves of the brain are connected by something? It's just like a rubber band. You snap that, you know what happens?
No, I don't. I don't know if I want to.
Probably very healthy for you, Jill. You know, your eyes really.
I don't know what it is. You have this effect on me that's really unusual.
Well, what is it?
This may sound... I feel like I've known you all my life.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've had that feeling sometimes before. About people.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Like you've known them all your life?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not having it right now. Hey, I was only joking.
What do you mean?
I am having that feeling right now.
You are? Like you've known me all your life. Well, alright then. Who am I?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah!
You've always been apart. Yeah, lonely. In pain. You try very hard to be good. To do the right thing, to please everybody. But you've always failed. You've always done the wrong thing. It's never been bad. No matter how much you struggled against it. And so then finally, a lot of the time you say, well, the hell with it, I'm going to be bad. A liar, a two-faced, a whore. It's sort of what your mother always said about you. No. And here's the weird touch. Being bad makes you feel you're good, you feel fat and puffy, but when you're bad, you feel skinny. Like you could wear the shortest skirt in the world and get away with it. You cry all the time. You cry with men, but really you hold back. But with women, you cry fat fear. You're angry with women. The sight of them causes you anguish. That you're angry with men too. You're like some power struggle and you're losing. You look in the mirror and sometimes it frightens you. Like there's this crazy look in your eye. Like it really might be crazy. Like not nervous or wired or bloodshot like usual, but like a real screaming demon. You have a sister. All the looks. Or so you always thought. I think maybe nobody got the looks. You can't even talk about your father. No, you try to bring him up, but just you have to drop it for fear that the animal inside your head is going to murder your civilized self. You're small time. You know it in your heart. If you found somebody and they wanted you, you'd find a way to drop them. You got your whole life planned out, you know the whole thing, but if something good happens, you'll destroy it. There's a noose around your neck, I can see it.
Shut up! You're a real monster.
Talking to yourself again, Jill?
No.
Do you know what this is?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Oh, I think you do. It's a family-sized jar of Vaseline petroleum jelly.
Why did you put it on the table? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I simply said it's a family-sized jar of Vaseline petroleum jelly.
Why did you put it on the table?
I think we have an understanding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. You're starting to look a little dull.
Are you calling me dull?
I think you want to get a little shiny.
No.
I think you want to get a little greasy.
No.
Stop me.
It's sick. Why?
No. This is what you want.
Okay. 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 What a great characters coming out of these two, right? These are some sick, twisted people. Matt, this is totally the right direction.
I'm so sorry. I was about to just laugh.
No, this is good. Maddie, this is good. Lauren, I like this a lot. Can't Matt play these sick fights? I mean, come on. Matt, you're getting a little more demented. I like it. I really like it.
Yes, it is.
Lauren, a little more with, this is my only note though really, is, shut up, you're mine. Like, I want that to really, like, you're holding it, and then finally you just let that rip.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
tissue for
having a
her.
hard time, like,
I think you're great in that monologue with him.
in it.
You just have to be the reason you don't speak is because you're just shocked.
Okay.
And you kind of like the attention and you kind of don't. You know what I mean? It's like someone who likes this kind of attention.
Yeah.
Got some tissues for Lauren.
This is good work, guys.
How about getting some tissues for Lauren, Matt?
It's from The Big Funk by John Patrick Shanley.
Okay, John
Great
Patrick
piece.
Shanley.
Isn't that fun, you guys?
That explains much.
Thank you guys for today.